Sup, my name is Philip, and I am a gatekeeper in the chameleon system. I'm 19. What is up? It's nice to meet y'all. And we're gonna be talking about body dysphoria and being a male alter in a genetically female body, and also just like what it's like being a female alter in a genetically male body, and how all of that works, and all of the fun stuff. So, if you do not know, dysphoria is when you, as a person, do not like the way your body looks. This is commonly attributed to being like trans or having DID or being non-binary, but it's also pretty common for cis people, like people get nose jobs and facelifts and all that shit all the time. I'd say as far as our system goes, the alters don't actually have that much, the male alters don't actually have that much dysphoria. It's more the little alters that have more dysphoria, because when you are like a little 6-year-old girl with, like, you're Mexican and you're short and you got pigtails and you go to look in the mirror and you're just this tall, white, feminine thing that's got, am I allowed to say tits on YouTube? Breasts. It's really hard, and the fact that you're bigger, so you can't get picked up like kids like to be picked up, and so it's really hard for our littles, but for the male alters, like, the main fronters are kind of okay with it. Like, Carl doesn't give a fuck, and if anything, he likes the tits, and I don't really care, because I just put on a lot. I like baggy clothes anyway. And Evan, obviously, our main male fronter, he is very secure in his masculinity. He knows what he likes, and he likes what he knows, and that sounds weird. But like, he's okay with like having the nails being painted like that. I'm really not. I don't really like the pink. But he loves pink nails. He likes doing hair, and he likes wearing like a little pink bow around his neck. And a lot of people think that's because he's trans. He's not trans. He is not going to be, or ever will be, or ever has been a female. He has always been male. He is male. He likes he/him pronouns. It's just the fact that he is comfortable in his masculinity, and he can admit that he, being a masculine male, prefers to do hair over doing like sports. I'm more of the sporty alter. The dysphoria is really bad for two of our, we have two main hosts, Iva and Alicia, and they are both kind of, they have a lot of dysphoria around just like how big the body is. They have issues with body weight and how they see themselves, and they're working on that, but it is a struggle and it's a long process, and if you need to take time to figure that out and figure yourself out, then that is what I think you should be really working on, because it is such a good thing to get over when you like are comfortable in your own body and your own skin. And if you need to do surgeries to feel more comfortable, that's not a bad thing. We're never going to do surgeries because we have bad history with like medical procedures, but you know, because we do so many of them and we don't really want to do any that aren't like necessary for health. But to some people, that kind of like getting your breasts removed or getting bigger breasts, or you know, getting a penis, it is necessary for their health, because again, if they didn't have that, they might do something to hurt themselves. So that is necessary for them. It's not necessary for us. This is something that we discuss often. We talk about it, we think about it, and we're just not okay with it. And that is our decision, and everyone is different. So that is cool. Personally, I don't know what it's like to be a female alter in a male body, because we are male and female in non-binary alters in a female body. But I imagine it's the same way that you have, like, you have to wake up in the body and you have, like, a beard or a bunch, like, you might want to shave and the host might not want to, or you have, like, you look down and something's missing, and then you look further down and something's there that's not supposed to be. But that's just, like, what I'm trying to say is it happens to almost everyone. Everyone has, like, a little bit of dysphoria, I think. Unless you're, like, completely happy with yourself and the way you look, which is always wonderful. A lot of people have just, like, a little bit of dysphoria, and they may not even realize it. Because, again, when you think of dysphoria, you might just think of a trans person. But, it's like, you can be cis and just want to change the way your ears look or something. I don't know. It might be wanting to get tattoos. It might be wanting to get your hair cut and dyed because you don't like the way the hair looks. It comes in different shapes and sizes, and if you want to work on it, you always can. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. I'm not very good at, like, speaking for, like, a really, really long period of time without a script, and I don't think I could write a script that lasts, like, 15 minutes. I don't know how people do that. So I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm really, sorry. I'm really, it's chill out time, so we're gonna do some of that. Make sure that you are taking time to take care of yourselves. Make sure that you know that you are loved and that people care about you. Unless you are a Nazi. Have a great night. Mwah.